rejoices. There's a party over here, a party over there. Wave your hands in the air, shake it down, yeah. Point blank, gin and juice I drinking, bent and bent as I puff on deck, rock the mic. Uh-oh, I crave skin, rip shit, find 100 to dip it in, slam dunk it, stick it, flip it and ride that BOOTY, oh my. Ooh, that's it, come on, whoop, there it is, I'm done.
That's a breath taker. I produce, aka the Undertaker. You wanna come down to the underground old school? Here's a shovel. Can you dig it, fool? Can you?
W-H-O-O-M-P as I flow to the flash from the school of bowl. Hardcore, keep the folklore wreck. 3 to the 2 and 1 mic check. Mask skill, blow ill on the mess of steel. That's the grill of the microphone I just killed. Party people wish your party tag team is through. Whoop, there it is. Bring it back, y'all, bring it back, here we go.
Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Principal Nate McCann and Athletic Director Will Hostrauser, welcome to LaVille Junior Senior High School. This is Championship Saturday. Tonight's second contest features the gentlemen. It's the Oregon Davis High School Bobcats and the LaVille High School Lancers. Let's meet the starting lineup first for the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Starting at one guard, wearing 0, a 5'10" senior, Jonathan Clark. Starting in a second guard, wearing number 4, a 5'10" senior, Trevor Reisner. Starting at a third guard, wearing number 10,
welcome back for the boys championship game of the 53rd annual TCU BiCounty tournament. Right now, as we're getting the starting lineups for Oregon Davis, and then following that will be the starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, the LaVille Lancers, who entered the game 14-0, ranked number 7 in 2A. After the girls' varsity game, Dalton Dove won the 2018 WB Hawkins Award.
Well-deserved honor for that young man.
I agree with that. It was well-deserved for him. Also, interesting fact here on the game, this is the first time LaVille and Oregon Davis have met in BiCounty in the championship game. LaVille has 4 BiCounty championships. Oregon Davis has 3.
And the third forward, 6'4", senior, wearing 41, Dalton Dove.
What are your keys tonight for the Lancers to get this win?
Well, first of all, Kenny, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I love this matchup. I would have been totally satisfied with us playing Prairie last night for the revenge factor, but there's something about this David and Goliath issue that really appeals to me. I think a lot of people in here are going to be rooting for the underdog Bobcats or Oregon Davis. They took out the smallest school, took out the biggest school last night in what I consider an upset but an outstanding game.
And here we go in the boys game. LaVille controls the tip-off.
You're asking me about a key. I think a key to this game is going to be depth. I only saw 7 Bobcats out there warming up, so their bench is going to be thin. And of course, we have 2 guys or 3 that we can go to on the bench on a regular basis. The X factor might be Jared Beeler off the bench.
Jacob Good coming off another terrific game.
Jacob Good.
We'll start off the scoring well.
That's the way we want to start. He's playing with an awful lot of confidence, Kenny. He took that ball strong like a bull in a china shop.
Riley Cox with the rebound.
Nice board by Riley. Number 0, Jonathan Clark, was on a sectional winning championship last year. That guy can sky. What an athlete.
I think a key for LaVille will be shutting down number 4, Trevor Reisner. Oregon Davis has a good player in Trevor Reisner, and he's their big guy. Riley Cox with the 3, and it's an early 5-0 start.
You think the Lancers are ready to go tonight, Kenny?
Oh, I think they're on a mission tonight. You always see those Lancers on a mission shirts. That was for a different thing, but you can certainly wear those shirts tonight. The Lancer boys are on a mission tonight.
What's our cheer block dressed as?
It's all business tonight.
All business. Business attire by our cheer block. They know what's at stake.
I think this is one of the biggest student sections I've seen here before. Luke Beeler with the rebound off the miss.
Jacob Good, 20 feet from the basket, altering that shot. You don't see big centers doing that very often.
Connor Resort driving.
Finds Riley.
Cox for 3. Around it in. It doesn't matter how it goes in, as long as it goes in. Riley Cox with back-to-back threes, and it's an early 8-0 start for the Lancers.
Wonderful start for the Lancers. Jonathan Clark, last year against the Lancers, torches for 18 points. Lancers came out on top of that one, however. Draws foul and makes the basket.
Good move by Jonathan Clark, getting Jacob Good to jump and then drawing the foul.
Basket's good by Jonathan Clark. Jonathan at the line to shoot 1.
First foul of the ball game here at 5:40 to go in the first quarter. Bobcats on the board, 8-3 Lancer lead.
Skip pass to Connor Wazorek, and another skip pass to Luke Beeler. Lancers lead 8-3, 5:25 left to go here in the first quarter.
Mr. Steady, Mr. Reliable, Dalton
Luke
Dove.
Beeler for 3, no. Dalton Dove gets the rebound.
What hustle.
And gets the
what
bucket.
Hustle by Luke Beeler, saving that ball off a Bobcat leg right into the hands, waiting hands of Dalton Dove. No assist on that, but we'll take the basket.
Yes,
Beautiful
we will.
Pass.
Trevor Wilson with the bucket for the Bobcats. 10-5 Lancers lead.
4:54 to go in the first quarter, 10-5.
Connor Wazorek now in the corner for 3. Got it.
Beautiful.
Swish.
Connor adds that to his game. It's going to give opposing coaches fits.
Now, I have the Lancers hitting 3 of 4 threes tonight already.
We'll take that.
Oh, we'll take it all the way. Jonathan Clark, the nice jump shot.
What an athlete Jonathan Clark is.
Riley
The
Cox.
elevation on his jump shot is just incredible.
Connor Wazorek with another 3. No. Rebound, tip to Dalton Dove.
Ball at Dalton, just couldn't put
Trevor
that
Wilson with the rebound. Jonathan Clark now with the ball for the Oregon Davis Bobcats.
13-7, 4 minutes to go here in the opening quarter.
Trevor Reisner for 3. No. Rebound controlled by Jacob Good. Out quickly to Luke Beeler. Dangerous pass.
Jacob Good on the boards again.
Luke Beeler shot no good. Tipped by Dalton Dove into the hands of Trevor Reisner. Almost taken away by Connor Wazorek.
I think that was kind of a quick shot, Kenny. I think we could have pulled that out, but again, beautiful, beautiful. I trust Luke Beeler to know what to do with the ball.
Dalton Dove gets the steal quickly up ahead. Trying to go to Jacob Good. Taken away by Jonathan Clark. Quickly back comes Oregon Davis. That is a charge.
Nope.
Oh.
He got the call, Coach.
Overruled. I don't like that call.
Looked like he was a little bit out of control. That's usually the way the call goes. Jacob Good second. He's going to have to sit right away.
Jonathan Clark misses the first. As they say, ball never lies.
In the lineup for the Lancers, number 10, Riley Wagner.
Riley Wagner in. First off the bench.
3:24 left here
Missed them both. Riley
in the first quarter.
Instantly does something positive.
Coach Edison wanted a lane violation there, and I think he has a good case for it. Jonathan Clark left a little bit early after the shot.
Can't do that, can you?
No, you can't do that.
In high school, that ball's got to hit the rim before you can cross over.
Wazorek driving back to Riley Cox. Riley Cox now, he's going inside, dumps it off to Riley Wagner. Shot is blocked.
Bobcats are showing extreme energy. I'm sure they feel like if they can withstand this early onslaught of threes by the Lancers, they're going to be in good shape. Again, I'm looking at the depth issue, and fatigue's going to be a factor for the Bobcats.
Bench is really in favor of the Lancers. Nice skip pass. Air ball 3. Trevor Wilson with the rebound and the basket.
Trevor Wilson.
He's a factor, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Can't let him get rebounds and control the paint tonight. You've got to get rebounds if you're LaVille.
They've got him listed at 6'5" as a junior.
2 minutes left here in the first quarter. 13-9, Lancers lead. Riley Wagner now back to Dalton Dove. Lancers look to reset their offense.
Jared Beeler up off the bench and coming in at the next dead ball.
Taken away by Oregon Davis, and then right back
by
Luke Beeler.
Luke Beeler may have gotten away with a double dribble.
Dalton Dove drive kick to Riley Cox for the three. Way long. And Riley Cox gets the steal and deflects it. Ooh, it looked like he deflected off the Oregon Davis player.
Nice hustle by Riley. We saw that last night when he missed a shot. He hustled back and made a block shot. Oftentimes a player's going to commit a foul there. That's twice I've seen in the last 2 nights where he could have committed a foul but didn't. That's huge for Riley. We need him on the floor.
Riley Cox will get a breather here as Jared Beeler checks in for the Lancers.
Pretty small out there. 1 tree, 4 shrubs.
In the words of the great Arden Ballmer. Active hands for the Lancers as Luke Beeler deflects that pass.
13-9, a minute to go here in the first quarter. Oregon Davis got to feel pretty good about where they're sitting right now. Nice pass, beautiful pass.
Trevor Wilson with the bucket.
6 first quarter points for Mr. Wilson.
And it's 13-11, Lancers lead. Lancers look to hold for 1. And we'll set up their last second offense here.
I think it's probably Jared Beeler time, Coach.
I would think you're right.
Davis gets the ball to start the second quarter, so a basket here would be nice. 7 seconds.
Now you start attacking. Luke Beeler, jump shot, no good. That's the way the quarter's gonna end. You're watching the 53rd annual TCU BiCounty tournament on LVH1, the voice of Lancer Nation.
You want someone you can trust, someone who has personal ties with the community, someone who knows the Lancer Nation and wants to help better it.
Susan Goebel with Masterson and Associates wants to help Lancer families with all their real estate needs, whether it be buying, selling, or renting.
Located on North Michigan and Plymouth, Indiana, contact Susan Goebel at 574-340-7484 or at her office number 574-936-8237. Mastersons and Associates, the Real Estate Corner.
And we're back to the 53rd annual TCU BiCounty tournament. The last game tonight of the 2018 BiCounty tournament. The Lancers lead the Oregon Davis Bobcats 13-11 going into the start of the second quarter.
One good thing about a good basketball team and a wonderful tournament, Kenny, is seeing all the alumni come out.
Oh, yes.
Saw Mason Lead earlier, saw Adam Stanky. Jordan Williams up there. Some good ball players there.
Great ball players.
Don't leave him alone.
Jonathan Clark hits the shot. And we're tied at 13.
After that 8-0 start, Oregon Davis has fought back now. We're even.
Jared Beeler. Got it. He starts off hot.
Okay, Jared Beeler hits his first. Feed him the ball.
Oh, yes.
Get
16.
him open. He does not take much room.
16.
I would pay to watch that young man shoot. What am I saying? I do pay to watch him shoot.
16-13, Lancers lead. 7:07 left to go here in the second quarter. Trevor Reisner for 3, got it.
Number 4. Reisner.
That's what you call an answer.
Anything you can do, we can do better, right?
They are not intimidated by the Lancers up to this point. They know they can compete here.
Taken away. It's Jonathan Clark. Deep three for Oregon Davis. No good. Rebound, Trevor Wilson. Look out, Jonathan Clark. No good.
There you go.
Jared Beeler with the rebound. Oregon Davis Bobcats can shoot.
There's some athletes. The little school that could. Uh-oh, I think that went off a counter. I think we caught one there, Kenny.
I think we did.
Lancers retain possession.
Returning for the Lancers, number 40, Cox, and number 41, Dove.
Lancers
Riley
will go.
and Dalton in for Lancers.
Lancers go back to their starters, and Jared Beeler's still out there.
Going with the three-tree forest, huh?
Connor Wazorek now back to Dalton Dove.
One of these days, Dalton's going to shoot that. I don't think it's going to be tonight.
Oh, I don't think it would be tonight.
I've watched him for 3 years hold the ball out there. He pump fakes just about every time.
Jared Beeler for three. Got it!
Beeler!
Beeler for three.
Jared Beeler starting off hot tonight from three.
He hit 5 of those against Judson over the holidays, Kenny. 5 off the bench. What a huge spark he gave them. And we needed every single one of them.
On a comeback win, I was hearing.
On a comeback win against North Judson. A scrappier team than the record indicates, by the way.
5:30 left here. Second quarter, 19-16 Lancers, only by 3.
Wilson inside on Beeler.
Wilson, no.
Whoa!
Shot tipped up and in by
Jared
Jonathan
Beeler
Clark.
got jumped on.
Rebound basket, Jonathan Clark.
One thing for certain, Jonathan Clark is an athlete. First foul on Oregon Davis on the 5:11 mark in the second quarter.
Jonathan Reisner will pick up Trevor Reisner will pick up the foul.
Oregon Davis foul on number 4, Trevor Reisner.
LaVille leads by 1. 5:11 left here, second quarter. Lancers have the ball and they have the possession arrow.
Jared got stepped on and jumped on that rebound down there. It's not exactly a foul because he's writhing around on the floor. Let's hope it doesn't affect his shooting eye. When you're riding a hot hand, you do not want to take him out.
Riley Cox now on the drive.
Riley, I saw that.
And that's going to be a charge,
I think
yes.
That's a good call. Trying to make a little too much happen there.
LaVille foul on 40, Riley Cox.
(19-18), 4:47 to go here in the second quarter. Lancers have the lead. They have not been behind yet, although we have had one tie.
Jonathan Clark, no good. Rebound, Jacob Good.
A nice move by the young man, but he was a little off balance on the shot.
Luke Beeler drives in and gets the foul.
Luke's going to the line.
Foul will be on Oregon Davis.
Fouls on 24, Dylan Murphy.
24.
The line for the Lancers, Luke Beeler.
Dylan Murphy.
2.
Second foul on Oregon Davis. Luke Beeler misses the first one. You got to make your free throws tonight for both teams. That's going to be a key here, who can hit their free throws the most.
Jonathan Clark just missed 2 in a row. I don't think Luke's going to miss this.
And Beeler misses the second one.
You were saying, Mr. Wenger? Remains 19-18 with 4:20 to go here in the second.
Dylan Murphy for 3. No.
Well,
Ball tipped out of bounds by Luke Beeler.
Returning the game for the Lancers.
Murphy's a freshman, Connor. He hits 2 threes. He's had the wide open that didn't really come close.
I'm Kenny, not Connor. You called me Connor.
Terribly sorry, my friend.
You're fine.
Nice defense by
Ball
Jared.
thrown away.
Throw it away. Second turnover I have for Oregon Davis here in the first half. 19-18. Just under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter.
It's got that feeling of a low-scoring game. If the Lancers can turn it on, they can really blow this game open.
There's the man that can do it.
Jared Beeler for three, no good.
Oh,
ooh.
Beautiful rebound. It
Dylan
was not
Murphy
a
with the
foul either.
rebound.
It was not a foul, even though he went over.
Trevor Reisner,
There you
layup,
go.
and the basket.
Basket good by Trevor Wilson.
Trevor Wilson gets the bucket and the foul. Oregon Davis leads for the first time.
Jared Beeler on the foul.
Rattles in the free throw. Oregon Davis has the biggest lead of the night, 2. Jared Beeler pass into Riley Cox, goes up strong for the bucket.
Nice going, Rob.
And we're tied. We're tied at 21.
6
3:20
points
left.
for Riley. Sorry, 8 points for Riley. Go get the ball, go get the ball.
Ooh, got away with the double dribble, it looked like. Trevor Reisner for 3, got it.
Reisner for 3.
6 points in the quarter, unofficially.
You like that young man, don't you, Kenny?
You got to stop him if you're LaVille. Dalton Dove shot blocked.
Nice.
Riley Cox gets the rebound and puts it in.
Cox, right place, right time. 10 points in the first half.
That's big. 24-23. Bobcats lead. 2:40 to go. Second quarter.
Riley's got his average here in the first half. That's
Dalton
a charge.
Dove, that's a charge.
Dalton Dove, beautiful position.
Jonathan Clark picks up the
Foul
offense
number 0,
player
Jonathan
control
Clark
foul.
returns for the Lancers, kind of resort.
Third foul on Oregon Davis.
23, Jacob
4 on the Lancers.
Well, that's big. Maybe he'll think a little bit differently about coming in there, Kenny.
Good job by Dalton Dove taking the charge.
Holding his ground.
That is taught here by Coach Edison. Take the charge.
That's a learned skill because you know you're going to get drilled on something like
Oh,
that.
yes.
And Mr. Clark is well put together.
Oh, yes.
He's solid.
Oh, yes.
It's
Ball was tipped.
Not back. Connor Wazorek back in for the Lancers. Jared Beeler's on the bench.
Riley Cox now on the drive. Dish to Luke Beeler, taken away. That's Trevor Reisner.
That's how it's done.
Number 10,
Lance Campbell gets the bucket. Jacob Good left a little bit early on that block attempt.
Nice
154.
patience. Nice patience. 26-23, a minute 51 here before halftime.
Connor Wazorek for 3. No. Oregon Davis on the break. Dylan Murphy the layup.
Dylan Murphy.
Biggest lead here for the Oregon Davis Bobcats. It's 5.
Oregon Davis fans are sensing something here. Riley Cox for 3.
No. Empty
Who's
possessions.
owning the boards in this half? Who's owning the boards? It's one and done for the Lancers right now.
Lance Campbell for 3. Shot affected by Jacob Good.
Riley Cox on the board. Go,
Lancers
Connor,
need a
attack,
bucket.
Attack.
Connor Wazorek on the drive. Gets the bucket.
5 points for Connor. Connor has to play like that. Aggressive. Do not back down.
28-25. Oregon
Under
Davis
a minute
lead.
to go. Riley Cox on the steal.
Almost
Just
had
could
the
not
steal.
handle it.
Tripped over Jonathan Clark a little bit. Great hands by Riley Cox.
Jonathan Clark's showing some handles out there.
Oh
isn't
my goodness. The guy's amazing with his ball handling skills. That could really hurt the Lancers later on in the game.
he? We're throwing bodies at him. We're hoping to wear him down. It looks like he's the key. We know Wilson's an inside threat for them.
Trevor Reisner can step up at any time,
Trevor Reisner at any time.
And don't underestimate the other players out there, Dylan Murphy and Lance Campbell.
And only 3 team fouls, 14 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
Trevor Reisner on the drive. No, that's Jonathan Clark. I'm going to get him mixed up tonight.
Is not intimidating.
Jacob Good, the shot,
Jacob
and the
Good,
buzzer,
that is
and the
good.
foul. No, they call the offensive foul.
Did they call an offensive
They
foul
called
on
the
that?
offensive foul on Jacob Good on that one. I don't like the call.
I don't like the call either.
Don't agree with
Coach
the call.
Edison is staying out here at halftime.
He wants an explanation.
He's not running in is in no hurry to get into the locker room.
No. We're going to cut to a timeout. You're listening to LVH1, the voice of Lancer Nation.
Time to get your tickets out.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Indiana. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Drum majors.
And we're back to Daily Cox Gymnasium here at halftime of the boys varsity game between LaVille and Oregon Davis. Oregon Davis leads the LaVille Lancers 30-25. We're going to have the unofficial scoring here. First with the LaVille Lancers. Number 3, Connor Wazorek has 5 points. Luke Beeler held scoreless. Jared Beeler, number 11, with 6 points, hit 2 threes back-to-back. Jacob Good has 2 points.
3 fouls too, Kenny.
3 fouls.
That last foul at the end of the half.
Riley Cox, number 40, has 10 first-half points. And Dalton Dove has 2 points as well. For the Oregon Davis Bobcats, number 4, Trevor Reisner has 6 points. Number 24, Dylan Murphy has 2 points. Trevor Wilson, number 40, has 9 points, and the leading scorer for the Oregon Davis Bobcats in the game so far is Jonathan Clark with 11 first-half points.
It's the Clark and Wilson show so far.
Right now, yeah.
These Oregon Davis Bobcats are not backing down.
His mom's right here.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
You want someone you can trust, someone who has personal ties with the community, someone who knows the Lancer Nation and wants to help better it.
Susan Goebel with Masterson and Associates wants to help Lancer families with all their real estate needs, whether it be buying, selling, or renting.
Located on North Michigan and Plymouth, Indiana, contact Susan Goebel at 574-340-7484 or at her office number 574-936-8237. Mastersons and Associates, the Real Estate Corner.
First Source Bank is a proud sponsor of LaVille Athletics. Whatever your future holds after high school, make sure you also think about your financial future. Opening an e-student checking account with First Source Bank is a great way to keep you connected to your personal finances as you start on your road to success. Bank the way you want, when you want, 24/7. Apply online at firstsource.com today, or come see us at locations in La Paz, Plymouth, Bremen, Walkerton, or South Bend.
First Source Bank. Member FDIC.
Drum majors.
A crisp October evening. A stadium filled with fans. A pass thrown. A journey completed. State of euphoria? No. The state of Indiana. High school sports. Pure spirit. Pure sport. Pure Indiana. This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community. This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Indiana. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And we're back to action here at the 53rd annual TCU BiCounty tournament.
Lancers in an unfamiliar position, down 5 here to an upstart, tough Oregon Davis squad. Obviously, Lancers have to find somehow to get our leading scorer, Luke Beeler, involved in the offense.
They have to.
Held scoreless. When's the last time we've heard that?
It's been a while since he's been held scoreless. 3 for Luke Beeler, and right off the bat, he hits a 3.
Drops that. Luke Beeler. Nice start for the Lancers. Nice start for Luke Beeler.
Lancers trail by 2 now, 30-28. 7:17 left here in the third quarter.
Key to this entire game has the ball right now, in my opinion.
Got to shut down Jonathan Clark and then shut down Trevor Reisner. Can't let those two get hot.
He's
Jonathan
just
Clark
a player.
with the bucket.
He's just a player, Kenny. Did you see him take that baseline like he owned it? Riley saw he was going to draw the foul if he went up with that.
Dalton Dove draws the foul.
First free throws for a long time for the Lancers.
Dalton Dove to shoot 2.
Trevor Reisner has 2 fouls now. Dalton Dove to the line, shooting 2. Sinks it. Sinks it. Goes 2 for 2 from the line. 32-30.
6:44 left in the third quarter. 2-point game. It's what we expect from a BiCounty.
Hard-fought game.
Hard fought, well played, leaving it out on the floor.
Jonathan
Can't
Clark.
overplay on that young man.
Got
he
it.
will burn you. He will make you pay.
Jonathan Clark is in fuego right now. Luke Beeler driving inside. Bucket is good.
Luke Beeler.
Going basket for basket here with the Oregon Davis Bobcats.
Luke's grandma, shout out to her, Grandma Crower. She's here in the building tonight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Drove clear up from southern Indiana, the West Washington area in Indiana to see her grandson play.
Trevor Reisner gets the rebound, but he travels. The turnover.
I did not see that, to be quite honest about it. He must have had a tough time getting the handle on the ball.
I believe he did. Luke Beeler now with the ball guarded by Trevor Reisner.
Tough, what tough defense. I thought Connor took that off on his hip.
Ball remains with the Lancers. Just under 5:30 left here in the third quarter. Quick inbound to Connor Wazorek. Luke Beeler now. That's going to be a call to charge.
On the charge. 6th turnover for the Lancers unofficially. Second foul, first foul on Luke.
Beeler.
Second foul on Luke Beeler. No, first.
First
2
on the
number
Lancers.
4s in the game.
First foul on the Lancers this quarter. 5:17 remaining in the third quarter. It's obvious the Lancers are trying to get our leading scorer, Luke Beeler, involved in the offense.
Oh,
3
yes.
times he's taken it, had it in a position to score. Off balance shot.
Connor Wazorek with the rebound.
Wazorek,
He's going to come off and run. Luke Beeler now pulls it out.
Connor Wazorek
Riley
skied
Cox for
that.
3. Got
Riley
it!
Cox! Oh, goodness. Is that huge or what?
And the
Gives the
Lancers,
Lancers the lead.
Lancers retake the lead.
4:30 to go in the third quarter.
Lancers lead by 1.
Jonathan Clark trying to break down Connor off the dribble.
Didn't work.
This time. He's going to try it again. Dimes to donuts.
Trevor Reisner now on Connor Wazorek. Dalton Dove almost got the takeaway.
Nice recovery by the defense.
Jonathan Clark, no good. Trevor
Gotta
Wilson with the rebound.
Board. We have to have that board.
Misses it.
There
Jacob
you go,
Good
Jacob
with the rebound.
Fourth rebound that I recall.
Luke Beeler now. He's going to drive.
Trying to draw the foul and did.
The foul's going to be called on Trevor Wilson, I believe.
Oregon Davis foul on Trevor Wilson.
He's first.
Do you think that was a little bit of a late whistle?
2.
It was a late whistle, but it was the correct call.
I believe so. Body shot.
And Luke Beeler knocks it down.
Uncharacteristic 1 out of 3 from Luke from the line. However, he's got 6 third-quarter points.
That's big. That could be the difference in the game right there. If the Lancers can win, that'll be the difference in the game. Luke Beeler scoring in the third quarter.
It's not often he goes a half without scoring. And obviously that was identified by Oregon Davis as a key.
Connor Wazorek did a great job of not falling for the dribbling of Jonathan Clark. Jacob Good now on Jonathan Clark.
Two guys. Make him get rid of the ball.
Good defense by the Lancers.
Gonna break down somebody if he can. Nice pass.
Trevor Wilson with the bucket.
Beautiful no-look pass. Beautiful. Trevor Wilson's first basket of the second half. 3:13 remaining, 37-36, Lancers.
Connor Wazorek fell down. Lancers wanted the foul. Riley Cox in the corner for three. Got it!
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. It looked to me like that was going to be a Lancer turnover. Right into the waiting hands of Riley Cox, and he was in perfect position to shoot.
Assist to Luke Beeler.
Riley Cox is having a monster game scoring.
Oh, he's having a night to remember. The junior, Trevor Wilson answers with a bucket. He's having a great game as well. The Trees are having a great game.
Trees are getting it done.
Dalton Dove falls down. Riley Cox on the drive. No.
Riley, nice hustle, Riley.
Saved to Oregon Davis. Riley Cox gets the steal. What
Connor, you hit this.
Connor Wazorek for three. No. Dalton Dove with a big rebound. Goes up. He tries to draw the foul.
Oh, my goodness.
He can't.
What happened?
He's on the baseline. Jonathan Clark was on the baseline, turned over, and it'll remain Lancer ball. Oh, boy, a hectic few seconds here.
That's incredible hustle on both sides of the spectrum, Kenny. My goodness, what action that was.
Oh, man.
And Lancers gained possession just by, is it a game of inches or is it a game of quarter of inches?
I think it's a game of a few centimeters.
If Connor would have hit that,
this place would have erupted. Oh, man. Or at least at LaVille.
Did you see the hustle coming in off
Riley Cox? Big
Riley
time.
Cox.
Riley Cox on the drive. Didn't get the foul call. Dalton Dove. Now Jacob Good.
Yes! Boy, Jacob.
And this place is going nuts. Lancer fans love the hustle by Jacob Good.
4.2 possession game, a minute 43 remaining in the third quarter. 4-point Lancer lead. Jacob Good, third opportunity. That's huge. We came out of there with no points. That's huge.
Jacob Good almost blocked the shot, but Jonathan Clark has a nose for the basket.
Clark. Oh boy, does he.
Riley Cox now on the drive. He's going to draw the
I
foul.
thought so too. He was anticipating the foul. He was going down before contact was even made. Mr. Wilson.
Oregon Davis foul on 40. Trevor Wilson.
2 on Trevor Wilson now. That's dangerous. 42-40, Lancers lead. Riley Cox in line for 2. This is the front end.
Gets the second.
He gets one more. Minute 19 left, third quarter. Big free throw.
7 points for Riley this quarter.
That's 17 points total in the game. It's a huge 17 points for Riley Cox.
Sure is.
With Luke Beeler not having a great night. Nice for him to step up. A late foul call. It looked like to be the correct call. Looked to be Jacob Good picking up the foul.
No, I think that was Luke.
No foul on 4, Luke Beeler.
Luke Beeler picks up the foul.
Trevor Wilson, line to shoot 2.
It's 2 on Luke Beeler. And Trevor Wilson goes to the line to shoot 2. Knocks down the first.
Minute 4 remaining in the third quarter. 1-point game.
2-point game.
2-point game.
Now it's a 1-point game.
Lancers break the press nicely. Experienced team, you would expect that.
Luke Beeler goes up, tries to draw the foul. No shot, no good.
Did you notice nothing is being called? They are letting them play, but they're doing it on both ends. Consistency is what you ask for from a referee.
Yes.
Timeout.
Timeout, Oregon Davis. We'll take the timeout as well. You're watching the 53rd annual TCU BiCounty tournament on LVH1, the voice of Lancer Nation.
First Source Bank is a proud sponsor of LaVille Athletics. Whatever your future holds after high school, make sure you also think about your financial future. Opening an e-student checking account with First Source Bank is a great way to keep you connected to your personal finances as you start on your road to success. Bank the way you want, when you want, 24/7. Apply online at firstsource.com today, or come see us at locations in La Paz, Plymouth, Bremen, Walkerton, or South Bend.
First Source Bank. Member FDIC.
Third quarter, 43.7 left to go here in the third quarter. Lancers up by 1, 43-42. Oregon Davis has the ball and the possession arrow.
So that's 2 straight possessions potentially.
Potentially, yes.
Fans are really getting their money's worth tonight.
Oh,
Two
yes.
outstanding games. Again, congratulations to the Lady John
Falcons.
Glenn Falcons on a hard-fought 10-point win over the Lancers tonight. BiCounty champions for the girls 2 years in a row. Oregon Davis is trying to get their 4th BiCounty championship overall. Lancers trying to get their 5th.
Trevor Wilson now with the ball. Lance Campbell now. Dish. Jacob
Nice
Good.
defense by
Trying to
Riley.
work the shot. Almost got it to go. That's the way the end of the third quarter ends. You're watching the 53rd annual TCU BiCounty tournament on LVH1, the voice of Lancer Nation.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them.
Looked like he was holding it.
And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
And we're back to the 53rd annual TCU BiCounty tournament at Daly Cox Gymnasium. A quick update here. Luke Beeler has gone into the locker room with apparent hand injury. We're kind of speculating on that.
We're speculating. He could have just been drawing blood. If that was the case, he has to go into the locker room. Nonetheless, Lancers outscored the Bobcats 18-12 in that third quarter, hence the 1-point lead. However, it is Bobcat ball, and they have done a good job working the ball inside.
They have. Trevor Wilson has had a night down low. And Jonathan Clark has had a nose for that basket.
They split their 12 points between the two of them in the third quarter. Jared Beeler in now, replacing cousin Luke.
Lancers sticking with a man-to-man defense. Lance Campbell trying to drive. Almost stolen away. And the ball is... We're going to give...
I don't think you can call a timeout when you don't have possession.
Can't give a timeout to that.
Luke Beeler's coming back out on the floor. He looks good to go.
30-second timeout.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes in Indiana are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And we're back to the TCU 53rd annual TCU BiCounty tournament here at Bailey Cox Gymnasium. Another update, Luke Beeler's back on the bench now. Apparently it was probably just blood. Blocked by Connor Wazorek and blocked by Jacob Good. Saved in by Connor Wazorek.
Sorry about that, Kenny.
Oh, man.
Sorry about that, Kenny.
Great hustle by Connor Wazorek and Jacob Good. Connor Wazorek now with the ball over to Jared Beeler. Riley Cox now. Ooh, Jared Beeler was open. He wanted the ball.
And for good reason.
Oh, yes. Jared Beeler's constantly moving. He's not stopped yet.
He's got a shooter's mentality.
For three, no. And a foul on Dalton Dove. I didn't see a foul there either.
Fourth foul on the Lancers at the 6:38 mark of the fourth quarter.
41, Dalton Dove.
I've got Dalton for number 1.
I do as well unofficially.
Third foul. Is that the third? I thought it was the fourth. Non-shooting foul, that's the good thing.
Three team fouls each for both teams. 6:28 left to go here in the game. Jonathan Clark now breaking down the Lancer players. Trevor Reisner for three. No. Rebound, Connor Wazorek, and he's going to start running. Almost got away with the carry there. Riley Cox now dishing it to Jacob Good. Back to Luke Beeler, who now is in the game again.
Hit the deck, no foul. But it's been called consistently.
They're letting them play here. Blocked by Jacob Good. Jacob Good now goes up for the power layup.
Reward the big man for the great defensive play and running the floor.
45-42, Lancers lead. 5:35 here in the game. Jonathan Clark, Trevor Reisner, my bad, with the ball.
They seem to have gotten away from Jonathan Clark right now, Kenny. I think they're a little bit out of sync. I don't think they've substituted tonight, have they?
They have not substituted yet. It's Campbell for three, no good. Rebound, Riley Cox. Empty possessions for Oregon Davis is the key in this fourth quarter so far.
Agreed.
And the great defense by Connor Wazorek.
Lancers' experience is showing up.
Dalton Dove on the drive. Foul will be on the floor.
On the floor.
On Trevor Reisner.
Non-shooting.
That's three on Trevor Reisner now. Trevor Wilson, my bad. Trevor Wilson, my bad. I keep saying Reisner. I don't know why.
Fourth foul. Go up strong, young man.
Yes.
There you go. I like how he brought it down that time. Coach Ballmer would say, go up strong with that ball. Don't bring it down. But I think he kept it high enough.
Timeout, Oregon Davis. We're going to take the timeout as well. You're watching the 53rd annual TCU BiCounty tournament on LVH1, the voice of Lancer Nation.
A crisp October evening. A stadium filled with fans. A pass-through. A journey completed. State of euphoria? No. The state of Indiana. High school sports. pure spirit, pure sport, pure Indiana. This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community.
Am I talking too much?
No. And we're back to the 53rd annual TCU BiCounty tournament here at Daly Cox Gymnasium. This is a great game, a great way to end the tournament.
The play has been fast and furious, particularly in the second half. Jacob Good defensively is coming out.
And so is Connor Wazorek too.
Connor Wazorek, our defense is triggering our offense.
Connor Wazorek and Jacob Good, as Balmer would say, the unsung heroes in the game.
Connor's throwing some hustle. I think he's bothering Jonathan Clark. They seem to be going away from him.
Oregon Davis seems to be playing a little bit tired now.
Again,
taken away by Luke Beeler, another turnover for Oregon Davis.
Nobody off the bench to spell anybody for Oregon Davis. Depth is certainly a factor.
Luke Beeler working on Trevor Reisner.
Going to be a little bit deliberate here. 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter.
Lancers are only going to take the smart shots. Riley Cox will pull it back out and reset the offense. Connor Wazorek thought about a three, didn't take it. Not a smart shot. Riley Cox grabs the ball and resets the offense. Luke Beeler with the jump shot, no good.
Heavily contested.
Yes.
I would have been more comfortable pulling that ball out.
Lance Campbell now on the drive for Oregon Davis. Looked like he traveled. Kick ball by Luke Beeler, and that is a kick ball.
3:45 in this fourth quarter, 47-42 Lancers. What a wonderful game.
Oh, man.
What a great capstone.
This is a great
tournament.
way to end the 2018 TCU BiCounty tournament.
Certainly is. And again, hats off to Will Hostrauser, Scott Shear, and a whole host of about 1,000 to get this tournament in line.
Oh, yes. Jonathan Clark for
Isaac
three.
Gage part of that as well. Luke Beeler. You notice something about the Lancers, Kenny, that I probably notice, that I notice? I don't want to count my chickens too early, but we don't seem to be getting tired.
Charge. Trevor Wilson picks up his fourth foul. That is a big foul. That is a big offensive foul on Oregon Davis. Trevor Wilson picks up his fourth.
Fourth foul on Mr. Wilson?
Yes. And now Oregon Davis is in big foul trouble. 5 fouls now on the Bobcats, 3 on the Lancers.
Remember that, 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Fourth foul.
Lancers also have the possession arrow. They have 5 timeouts. They have not used the timeout yet in this game, so if they need to, they can use a lot of timeouts here. A little bit of a fake acting job by Trevor Reisner.
You can't blame them, though. They need that ball back somehow. There's no shot clock in high school, as you well know. Jacob's going to take it.
And he puts it in.
Another man that does not seem to get tired as the game goes on, as it gets more physical. He seems to get more strong. He's got 6 fourth quarter points so far, Kenny.
Lancers up by a touchdown. Trevor Wilson with the ball.
That's 3 possessions. And Balmer would say that's huge.
Reisner for 3, no good. Rebound, Jacob, good. Lancers are starting to dominate this game now.
And it all starts with our defense. It helps that Davis has gone cold here in the second half. When's the last time they hit a 3?
Trevor Reisner picks up the foul.
Number 4, Trevor Reisner.
His third. 2:04 left to go. Lancers.
16 fouls on, excuse me, Kenny, 16 fouls on Oregon Davis. Will be shooting here after.
That's what I was about to say. Lancers are in the bonus now.
There's your veteran leadership. Dalton Dove is not going to throw that ball away.
Luke Beeler draws the foul.
Legitimate foul, too. Luke's going to the line for 2.
Oregon Davis foul on 24, Dylan Murphy. At the line for the Lancers, number 4, Luke Beeler to shoot 1 and the bonus.
gets the friendly bounce.
Now, why was that one in the bonus again and not a two-shot foul?
Because the foul was on the floor. It wasn't a shooting foul.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Bang.
Snap. Sweetest sound
All
in high
sweetest
school
sound
basketball.
in basketball. Lancers lead by 9, their biggest lead of the night.
Started off an 8-0 lead. You're right. I believe this is the largest lead of the night.
Jonathan Clark drives in. He can't finish the layup. Boy, he could finish that in the first half, but he can't now. And a blocking foul on Trevor Reisner. He picks up his 4th foul, and Oregon Davis.
Bobcats have to feel like there's a lid on that basket.
They're starting to implode a little bit.
They're starting to implode a little. Again, in my opinion, what I'm observing, depth factor.
Yes.
We're shuttling players in and out. We had Riley Wagner in there in the first half. Jared Beeler. They have not substituted once, the Bobcats. And they played a hard, tough game.
Connor Wazorek hasn't scored a lot in this game, but his points have come up big tonight. Wazorek gets one more from the line.
Connor averages about 8 points a game. Anything we get beyond that is just gravy, because that man throws hustle and sweat around the floor.
Taken away all.
Nearly by Dalton. But we're down to 1:12.
Trevor Reisner misses the 3. They cannot buy a basket.
Connor Wazorek comes out of there, about a minute to go.
They're just going to use clock now.
10-point game. There's no reason to be in any hurry.
Lancers so far in the game are on a 9-0 run. 57 and a half seconds left to go in the game. 9 fouls on Oregon Davis, so LaVille will be shooting 2 on the next foul that Oregon Davis commits. 5 on Trevor Reisner, and he's done.
For Oregon Davis, number 12, Justin Smith.
And Justin Smith will come in, number 12.
And the bonus.
Misses the first one.
10 points, under a minute to go. It's looking pretty good for the Lancers.
It is looking pretty good for the Lancers.
They cannot buy a basket.
Ball goes off of the basket support. Turnover again for Oregon Davis.
You're right, Kenny. They have not scored in the 4th quarter. We're down to 48 seconds to go in the ball game.
If you want to look at the 4th quarter, the Lancers have dominated, just taken away anything that Oregon Davis wants to do.
It's a 1-point game at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Lancers have turned up their defense to another level.
It all started with defense, I agree with
Luke Beeler driving, kick back out to Connor Wazorek. The Lancers are going to run clock.
Dalton Dove always seems to do the right thing.
The crowd wants him to shoot, but they know that with each passing second, they're getting closer and closer to the 2018 BiCounty Tournament Championship.
18 seconds to go, 10-point lead.
Lancer Nation is on their feet in support of the Lancers. Why not? And we're going to stand up too. Lancers, I think it's safe to say the Lancers are your 2018 Varsity Boys BiCounty, TCU BiCounty Tournament champions for the 5th time in school history. The last time they won this game was in 2015 with help from Blake Berger and Adam Stanky. LaVille captures the BiCounty Tournament Championship and improves their season to 15-0. Quick stats, there's only 4 undefeated teams left in the state of Indiana, and LaVille's one of them.
How about that? You know, Westview lost last night, number 1 in 2A. It doesn't matter. It doesn't necessarily matter at this time of the year who wins and who doesn't, but it sure does feel good, doesn't it?
It feels good. I think LaVille will get a big boost in the rankings from this BiCounty Tournament Championship win.
The rest of the state, if they haven't noticed yet, I believe they're going to notice now.
LaVille has been quiet here, you know, being noticed, and I'm fine with that. The students are getting ready to storm the court once LaVille receives that trophy.
17 points for Riley Cox. Did he come up big or what?
He came up big.
7 points above his average.
The students are inching to get on that cart.
Think he's going to be a little bit friendly in church tomorrow?
Oh, yes. I'm going to be congratulating him tomorrow. And the students stormed the court, and why not? You can't keep them off the floor tonight.
You're only young for a while.
Oh, man. I haven't seen this since 2015. 52-42. Lancers end the game 9-0 run.
9-0 in the fourth quarter. We outscored them 18-12 in the third quarter. 9-0 in the fourth quarter.
That is the best game. We're going to wrap it up here. Thank you for watching the 2018 53rd Annual TCU BiCounty Tournament Championship on LVH1, the voice of Lancer Nation.